Hi, my name is Roxanne Meeks, a current student at the University of Technology Jamaica and a currently enrolled student in the Advanced Programming course. My group and I were tasked with the opportunity to create a web app for persons in the disabled community. Today, I will be demonstrating this web application to you. I'll first begin by showing how to start this web application. To begin, I will run a yarn start. This will load up the front end of our web application. Then I will go to my second terminal, cd back end, to change the directory to the back end and run a yarn start. This will load up the back end of our web application. After loading the front end and the back end of our web application, a browser page will pop up showing our web application. Here, you can see our locally hosted web application. Today, however, we will not be demonstrating the app locally, as this does use up a lot of the computer's resources. So I'll be demonstrating this web application via our hosted online web application. To demonstrate our web application, I'll be going through various Scrum user stories. Scrum user stories are basically just exactly what our web application should be able to do. I'll be starting by going through the customer Scrum user stories. The first customer Scrum user story says that as a customer, I should be able to create a self-service account using my first name and last name and digital ID. Each account is awarded $500 by default, and then it goes on to list what a digital ID may be. To demonstrate this, I will be going to our login page. As a first-time user, you will not be able to log in without having registered. So I will click this link to take me to the registration page. Here, we have set up our web application in such a way that it takes in a username, which can be your first name and your last name, or something unique if our customer wants to be creative. And then the digital ID that we chose was the password. So they can enter any creative password. And we also added the functionality that they can enter what type of disability they have. Okay, so let's proceed to enter the user's credentials. After entering the user's credentials, a pop-up will indicate whether or not the registration was successful. As you can see, it's a new user and she was successfully registered. She can now proceed to go to the login and enter these information. Great! Our login was successful. According to the user Scrum, each account is to be awarded $500 by default. So let's check if this account was awarded $500 for Anne Brown being a new registered user. Yes, as you can see, $500 was awarded to Anne Brown's account. The next user story says that as a customer, I should be able to search for a menu item. We have opted to use search by text input. So let us begin. Let us search for a cupcake. As you can see, once you type in what you want to search for, it will come up. And let's add this to our cart. And as you can see, the change is reflected up here in our cart. This leads us into our third customer user Scrum, which says, as a customer, I should be able to make an order for several items. Each order should have my first name and quantity of each item chosen. Okay, so let's proceed to add some more items to our cart. Let's search for a thing, and let's add two things to our cart. Again, you will see that it's directly reflected in the cart. And according to our Scrum, you can see where the amount, the quantity of the item is there, as well as the cost of the item. Now, and it also shows the total cost of the items in the cart. So let's proceed to place our order. Great, and our order was successful. And our new balance in the account is $85. So let's proceed to order some more items. Let's order a cappuccino. And let's add that to the cart. And you will see where it's saying account balance is too low. So it will not allow you to place an order. As Anne is unable to make another order because of the low amount of money currently in her account, I will just proceed to go to the next Scrum user story, which says that as a customer, I should be able to access the details, quantity of each item, unit cost of each item, and total cost of my order for confirmation. As can be seen, the unit cost of each and every item is displayed on the menus page. For example, here you can see that one espresso is for $400, a double espresso is for $600, and a cappuccino is for $540. If we proceed to go into the cart where the order is displayed, we can see where the quantity of the order is displayed and total cost of the order is displayed. The next Scrum user story says that as a customer, I should be able to cancel my order. Seeing that Anne does not have enough money in her account, she will then proceed to cancel this order of the cappuccino. To cancel the order, we created it in such a way that you can cancel individual orders by just selecting or clicking on this delete icon. So if we click it, the order will be removed from the cart. And that's how customers are able to cancel orders. The next Scrum user story says that as a customer, I should be able to confirm my order by providing my digital ID. A customer should have 3 chances to provide their correct digital ID before the order is cancelled. How our user interface is set up, no customers are even allowed to place an order without logging in with the correct credentials. So instead of when they're ready to eat and hungry, they don't have to be clicking and confirming and trying to enter anything, they just proceed to order. They do this before they enter into the menu or enter into our web application. So a login must be provided before entering into the web application. And that wraps up the Scrum user stories for customers.